I think when it's all over, it just comes back in flashes, you know?
If you're a Swiftie ex, well, you can expect to be swiftly addressed in a song.
Just another picture to burn.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Taylor Swift songs allegedly about her exes.
This is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that night.
For this list, we're focusing on all the exes of Taylor, whether they'd be superstars, millionaires, or just regular dudes. We're excluding subjects of her songs that aren't exes, at least that we know of. So don't expect to hear songs like Bad Blood, which was rumored to be about her feud with Katy Perry.
So take a look what you've done, 'cause baby now we got bad blood.
Number 10, Tim McGraw.
He said the way my blue eyes shined, but those Georgia stars to shame that night. I said that's a lie.
When you're a high school freshman, the smallest of things have a way of swaying your thoughts. In this case, it was a country singer that reminded Taylor Swift of her future ex-boyfriend, high school senior Drew Dunlap.
It's hard not to find it all a little bittersweet. And looking back on all of that, it's nice to believe.
On the one hand, you've got to bow down to Taylor for embracing her artistry at such a young age. But on the other, it only makes sense to question the intensity of the relationship if the girl's already working on a breakup song for her debut single.
September saw a month of tears, and thanking God that you weren't here to see me like that.
But hey, that's how it goes. Sometimes a guy's gotta leave for college, and sometimes a girl needs inspiration.
But when you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think my favorite song, the one we danced to all night long. But I was there to watch you leave, and all the times I
Number 9, The Last Time, featuring Gary Lightbody.
disappear when you come back. Everything is better right before your eyes.
With fame comes opportunity. And with opportunity comes, well, less opportunity for enduring relationships. At least when both parties involved are at the height of their careers.
This is the last time you tell me I've got it wrong.
This is the last time I say it's been you all along.
In late 2010, Taylor embarked on a brief romance with the tough guy/nice guy Jake Gyllenhaal. But according to reports, he didn't actually keep his women at the top of his to-do list.
This is the last time I'm asking you this. Put my name at the top of your list.
We can't blame Taylor for taking offense, but such an experience did provide the foundation for yet another hit. And let's keep it real. Taylor will only be as single as she chooses to be.
This is the last time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you last. Time I'm asking you this.
Number 8, Mine.
You were in college working part-time, waiting tables, left a small town, never looked back.
The late Corey Monteith will always be best known for his work on the television series Glee.
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world.
However, shortly after joining the cast as Finn Hudson, he was often linked to Taylor, as Ellen DeGeneres so gently alluded to on her show.
But I mean, are you dating Taylor Swift is what I mean.
No, we're just friends. We're just friends.
No, but it doesn't seem like friends there.
And so, just the idea of a lasting romance with Corey must have left a mark on Taylor, as her apparent ode to the would-be relationship served as the lead single for her third studio album.
I can see it now. Do you remember we were sitting there by the water? You put your arm around me for the first time.
Neither of them ever confirmed the suspicions, but it's clear there was definitely a shared feeling of respect and admiration.
And I can see it.
What?
He's got a girl with him.
No. Who? She's driving the truck.
Number 7, Picture to Burn.
He let her drive the truck? He never let me drive the truck. That is so messed up.
What's the most logical way to deal with unrequited love when you're a teenager? Well, naturally, you question the guy's sexuality. Or at least pretend to. And then proceed to record your thoughts for a country smash hit.
So go and tell your friends that I'm obsessive and crazy. That's fine, I'll tell mine you're gay.
To be fair, Taylor has admitted that Picture to Burn doesn't necessarily reflect a mature style of writing, but given the tongue-in-cheek shots at Jordan Elford, who later married one of Taylor's friends, well, you can't help but laugh.
I hate that stupid old pickup truck and never let me drive.
Back in 2006, Picture to Burn endeared the rising star to young girls everywhere, even if she had to throw old Jordan under the bus.
So watch me strike a match on all my wasted time. As far as I'm concerned, you're just another picture to burn. Burn, 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 baby, burn. It's gone.
Number 6, Should Have Said No.
Yesterday I found out about you. Even now just looking at you, it feels wrong.
Ah, remember the days of Taylor and Sam Armstrong? No? Okay, so nobody ever gave much thought to Mr. Armstrong, but that's only because nobody in the realm of pop culture even knew who the frig he was. According to reports, this guy cheated on our girl Taylor when she was 16, and given the intensity of Should Have Said No, the singer must have really let that dude have it.
You should have said no, baby. Whoa, now everybody knows. Whoa, you should have said no, baby. Whoa, you should have said no.
In the end, it only made sense to travel the high road because, well, wouldn't most guys love to know that a pop star wrote a song about them?
You shouldn't be begging for forgiveness at my feet. You should have said no, baby, and you might still have me.
Number 5, Begin Again.
Took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do.
When you're a country girl growing up in Tennessee, you date the country guys of Tennessee.
I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end.
However, after Taylor became a household name, she was able to broaden her horizons, so to speak.
Could Taylor Swift become the next queen of Camelot? The music superstar is cuddling with a Kennedy, so who is he?
She hooked up with Connor Kennedy, son of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. With Begin Again, Taylor Swift could now approach songwriting from a different angle. As a young Kennedy was just a teenage kid when the two were linked during the summer of 2012.
Ethel Kennedy was asked what she would think of having you as a granddaughter-in-law. And she said, "We should be so lucky."
She's fantastic. I love her.
Beyond all the fortune and fame, it's evident that Taylor just wanted someone to get her, not a cocky kid who only wanted to get some.
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. Spinning like a girl in a brand new dress. We had this big
Number 4, Holy Ground.
we blocked the noise with the sound of I Need You, and for the first time I had something to lose.
When you enter a relationship with Taylor Swift, chances are that you'll become the focus of at least one future hit. But in the case of Joe Jonas, Taylor Swift wasn't exactly done with him. Then again, Holy Ground isn't exactly a takedown like the Less Than Settle Forever and Always.
It seems to me this thing is breaking down. We almost never speak. I don't feel welcome anymore.
As Taylor had years to reflect after the 2008 breakup and subsequently wrote a level-headed song about the joys and frustration of a public romance.
Never looking down, and right there where we stood.
It's not one of her most commercially successful songs. However, the lyrics reflect a woman in touch with her individuality and a new outlook on life.
Tonight I'm gonna dance like you were in this room, but I don't wanna dance
Number 3, Back to December.
I'm so glad you made time to see me. How's life? Tell me, how's your family?
Every now and then, a true artist must take a look at themselves in the mirror and try to imagine the pain they must have inflicted on others along the way.
She's great. She's a great girl. And I was definitely blushing when that happened.
Yeah.
Less than a year after breaking up with actor Taylor Lautner in December of 2009, Swift released an apology ballad in which she offers some small talk in the open before moving on to more important matters. You know, like, sorry for breaking your heart and killing your roses.
I miss your tan skin, your sweet smile, so good to me, so right. And now you held me in your arms that September night.
The two have remained mum on the specifics, but the title might as well have been called Back to December of last year when I broke up with the other Taylor named Taylor Lautner.
I go back to December, turn around and make it all right. I go back to December, turn around and change my own mind.
I knew his world moved too fast and burned too bright. But I just thought,
Number 2, I Knew You Were Trouble.
how can the devil be pulling you towards someone who looks so much like an angel when he smiles at you?
With all due respect to Mr. Harry Styles, he can occasionally demonstrate Justin Bieber levels of douchebaggery.
Is it about Taylor? That's what everyone wants to know.
I think the fun thing about music in general is that you write a lot of stuff from personal experience.
Sadly, young women can be tempted by that faux bravado, as was the case for Taylor when she boarded the Harry train, which unsurprisingly derailed just a few months later.
I heard you moved on from whispers on the street. A new notch in your belt is all I'll ever be. And now I see, now I see, now I see.
What can you do when you're as famous as Taylor and encounter such a uniquely bizarre individual as Harry Styles? Even Taylor couldn't necessarily explain what happened. She was just drawn in. That type of crazy love involving two mega celebrities nearly always provides the necessary inspiration for a Billboard hit.
I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Right there, shame on right now. Flew me to places I've never been.
Here's where you'd normally see honorable mentions. However, there's not enough songs about Taylor's exes. Yet.
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Number 1, Dear John.
You are an expert at sorry and keeping the lines blurry. Never impressed by me acing your tests.
In Taylor Swift's short yet already legendary career, she's dated a number of talented artists. And to be honest, the specifics are usually none of our business, at least until she makes it everyone's business.
Dear John, I see it all now. It was wrong. Don't you think 19's too young?
With Dear John, Taylor wasn't exactly vague with who the song was about. And given the extensive lyrical breakdown of John taking advantage of a naive teenager, it doesn't come as a surprise that Mr. Mayer opened up to Rolling Stone about his thoughts on the production.
Telling the magazine, quote, "It made me feel terrible because I didn't deserve it. It was a really lousy thing for her to do."
Hey, we're not picking sides, but when it comes to bitter Taylor Swift songs about her exes, there's simply nothing quite like Dear John.
Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried alone.
So, do you agree with our selections? What is your favorite Taylor Swift song about an ex?
Trouble, trouble, trouble.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
On a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again.